Our friends at COSMODIO sent me another pedal to check out. Last time they sent the gravity well, and it was crazy. What a wild pedal. I still use it all the time because it's so much fun. I know the name of this one, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous, a little bit intimidated, because I read the manual and I have no idea what I'm about to get into. It sounds wild. It sounds dirty. It sounds experimental. And that's just based off the manual. I haven't actually heard the dang thing yet. So let's crack it open and see what it's actually like. Oh, we've got a note in here, a letter, correspondence from the manufacturer. Ryan, that's me. Thanks so much for demoing Glitch Witch. It's a crazy little pedal and I hope you like it. I've also included a pet Yeti just for fun. What? Oh, that's exciting. I'm gonna have the complete set now. I just felt like you should have our complete lineup. I went out on a limb and assumed you'd want the neon pink colorway. Yes, I do want that. That's all. I'll keep it real. Hopefully we all get to hang sometime soon. Aww, I hope so too. I love those guys. I am very excited to get to try out a pet Yeti. I'm probably not going to do it in this video because I'm going to spend so much time exploring that Glitch Witch. Ah, yeah, there we go. From what I understand, and you know, watching the videos that I've watched, the pet Yeti is a fairly experimental kind of like overdrive distortion with a built-in like ring mod bit crushing sort of thing going on. Yeah, I'm going to have fun with that. You know what? If you want to know about it, go watch someone else's demos of the pet Yeti. When you're done watching my demo of the Glitch Witch, obviously. Thank you, COSMODIO. I'm stoked. I love the art that COSMODIO puts on their pedals. Super, super cool. We've got some sort of outer space psychedelic lady here with lightning and glitchy rainbow things going on the mesa behind her, the lunar mesa. I'm assuming that's on another planet. How appropriate for this channel. Do I read the manual or do I just dive in? Let's just dive in. I'm going to plug it in and we're going to find out what it sounds like. Hey, Tony, could you tell everyone what my rig looks like today?
Critical systems not responding.
No. Okay, what do I do? Hey, Tony. Are you okay?
Active redundant disk recovery protocol activated.
Yeah. Force quit all systems and reboot.
Reboot initiated.
Gosh, this doesn't take long.
Auto reboot initiated. In 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
All right, come on.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2,
Okay.
2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Come on, you can do it, Tony! Everyone cheer for Tony!
Task failed successfully.
Tony, you better reboot. I don't want to be on the radio with tech support today. This is ridiculous. Okay, all right, we're back. Thanks, Tony.
Firmware update in progress.
Of course, we're getting a firmware update right in the middle of a video. Perfect. Tony, how long is it going to take to run the update?
Update 0.35% complete.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to be in manual mode today. We can do it. We know how to do this, right? So anyways, I'm going to start off with my Gretsch Electromatic Sparkle Jet here. I got this recently and I'm loving it. This thing is so much fun.
Update 0.36% complete.
I might be turning into a Gretsch guy. You also might have noticed over here, I've got a new and improved motherboard. This is my tonal control panel in orbit. I've got all my favorite pedals on here. Some stuff will be in and out of rotation. Stuff will live on here for who knows how long. I've also got a drum machine on the board here. Maybe I'll crack that open today. I say crack it open, I mean turn it on and press some buttons, right? Also, I'll be running out of the new and improved motherboard into the tube Princeton's rig! Was that a long enough intro for you? I could make it longer if you want. So let's just jump into it. I can circle back to the manual if I want to, but I kind of just want to turn everything on and explore. All right, we're dangerous if nothing interrupts us. We're gonna find out what this thing does. Might as well start with a great big B power chord. Nothing, it does nothing. Because all the knobs are turned all the way down. Let's change that. Right off the bat, it sounds gnarly, and all I've done is turn up the level. What am I getting into here? Okay, I have no idea what's going on yet, but that sounds huge and nasty. There's a clean knob, a gate knob, a depth knob, a divisor knob, voice, low, and high. Low and high what? Are these EQ switches here? Let's just start twisting things and flicking things. So that's high EQ, I think. So this must be low EQ. It pulled the lows. Middle must be normal. And right must be boost, because the right side of this boosted the highs. Yep. Getting into some like fun synthy sounds with that gate. What does the voice do? It makes some sort of change. What about clean? What is clean? I'm assuming it's going to be like a clean blend of some sort. There's no gain knob on here. As far as I can tell, it's wide open. Yeah, it's totally a clean blend. That's a little bit brutal. That is a very aggressively rough and broken signal. That's a wonderfully broken sort of sound. It sounds like running into a broken channel on a mixing desk or something like that. I like that. That's not for everyone, but I'm excited by that sort of sound. Okay, so the level is the mix of the distortion and the clean is the mix of the clean. Where's Jeff to? I don't know what it does, but it sounds weird. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? All right, okay. I admit defeat. Not defeat, but utter curiosity. I gotta find out exactly what's going on here. I'm gonna read the manual. How humiliating. Tony, you still updating?
Update 6.9% complete.
Yeah, still updating. All right. At the dawn of civilization, vulnerable hominid primates devised tools, fire, language, machines. Each technology unleashed powerful new possibilities, some of which were intended, but many of which were not. You now hold such possibilities in your very hands. When the humble CMOS logic gate was first forged from crystalline silicon, nobody imagined that these seemingly simple analog devices could be harnessed to create unimaginable sonic chaos. I'm on board. Proceed with caution, or don't. Actually, go ballistic and have some fun. Yes, please. The Glitch Witch auto-modulated logic fuzz is your retro-futuristic companion for exploring the sonically aberrant boundaries between order and chaos, pitch and rhythm. At the robotic heart of this 100% analog pedal is a fast, fun, and heavy AF CMOS fuzz. Its all-original and unconventional circuit can achieve massive, modern, full-spectrum gated fuzz. It can also harken back to the roar, grind, and grit of an under-biased MK2 tone bender. The real frenzy ensues when frequency dividers are integrated into the fuzz engine. I didn't know fuzzes even had engines. Producing a matrix of musical possibilities, including suboctave, bit crush, harmonic glitch, ring modulation, pulse, strobe, and chop effects. When the frequency dividers are active, all rhythmic effects and modulation rates are locked into subsonic divisions of the notes and pitches of the input source. A high-pitched note will be modulated more quickly, and a low note will be modulated more slowly. That's what was happening when I was doing that bend. In this way, Glitch Witch evokes the rhythmicon concept devised by Leon Theremin and Henry Cowell in the 1930s, which illuminates the fluid gradient within the phenomenon we humans perceive distinctly as pitch and rhythm. The purity of logic and mathematics will fuse with the chaos of nature as they are together heated by overwhelming amounts of gain to form a searing singularity of sound. The result is as aggressive as it is delightful, as intuitive as it is surprising. It's everything but subtle. You're telling me, geez, but what does everything do? Okay, so main controls. Gate controls the amount of signal gating, obviously. Level sets the volume of the effect voice. High and low are a 2-band EQ that controls the amount of high and low frequencies. I figured that out. Left is left cut, center is balanced, and right is boost. I feel proud of myself. I figured that out. With both toggles in their center positions, they form a warm, balanced, slightly mid-focused fuzz. When both are boosted, they create a massive full spectrum, slightly scooped voice. When both are cut, you have a sharply mid-focused lo-fi radio voice. Or try asymmetrical combinations for searing highs, booming lows, or anything in between. Clean controls the output volume of the parallel clean path. All right, this is a clean blend. Bypass, that's that. Divider controls. Divide switch right there. Voice selects between 3 flavors of frequency divided effects. Left is chop, AM synthesis, ring modulation, and tremolo are all terms that mean the same thing. The volume of the signal is modulated for glitchy, sub-octave, psychedelic strobing, or rhythmic chop effects. Center is pulse. Primitive frequency modulation fluctuates between octaves for searing, stacked octave fuzzes, or thrumming EDM pulses. And then right is unstable, just like me. Add spectral content to confuse the pitch tracking, leading to higher rates of pitch errors, erratic harmonic trills, and edgy, splatty, broken sounds. And even self-oscillation, highly interactive with the gate control. More gate increases stability, less gate increases malfunction. And divisor, the last thing, selects how many times the input frequency will be divided. Divided by 2, I'm assuming it's down there, is 1 octave down, 4, 2 octaves down, then it goes 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128, all the way down to 256. 256 divisions down, whatever that means, but it sounds crazy. 8 octaves down, sound waves slower than 20 cycles per second, approximately 2 octaves below a guitar's low E, are perceived by the human brain as rhythmic beats instead of pitch. So depending on the pitch being played, higher divisors will quickly push below audio rate into subsonic rhythmic modulation. And then depth sets the overall amount of divider modulation, all the way left for the unmodified fuzz voice, all the way right for the most intense divider modulation effect. I don't think I've ever read so much of a manual before in all my life, but oh my gosh, is that a fun read? There's a lot of words in there that I don't fully understand, and a lot that I do understand most of the way. So now we have an idea of what's going on here. We've got a mix for the fuzz distortion effect, which I figured out. I figured out the clean blend. I figured out the EQ. I didn't know what that is, but now I do. Everyone knows what a gate is, right? You open and close the gate, and then you lock it, like Mark Maron says. And then you've got the depth and the divisor, the subdivisions on octave settings, and it sounds like you get into just that crazy rhythmic chop really quick across that. And then the various voices. I'm taking the clean all the way out. I think I've got the wrong guitar for this. I need a wackier wiggle stick. video. Oh, you know what I like? I like to make the weird bad sounds. Having a clean blend on this ridiculous effect is a wild choice. I want to throw some reverb at it. Let's pull the lows back a little bit with that switch. Whew! Glad that gate's there, right? Sorry, headphone users. I know you guys always get mad at me when you're wearing headphones and some sort of really crazy loud sound happens like that. I try to mix everything to be about the same level, but a big high pitch like that? It's gonna sound abrasive no matter what volume I set it at. So might as well go all the way, right? Forgot I have the reverb on. I want to hear more of that. Let's roll back the gate. Maybe I don't want to hear more of that. that right voice. That's bonkers. Yeah, I like that. Really fun low synthy sound there. Guitar-y sounds. I want to try it with the bass 6 now. Got my Alameda Guitars Deep 6 here. It is a bass 6 with all of the switches and knobs. None were left. It's got all of them. Maybe give it a little clean blend. Have that clean blend so you can hear the nuance of your guitar's tone width. Let's dial in something a little bit more subtle. Trying to find a very bassy tone here. Ain't bad. So this whole time I've had both sides on. I want to backtrack to that Gretsch and only do the left side.
Life support systems online.
Oh, finally! Life support is back. Thank you, Tony.
What?
I can feel the air starting to circulate. It was getting hot in here, guys. We were on the sun side of our orbital path, and I was honestly starting to get a little worried. I didn't mention it because I didn't want to worry you guys, but man, this is a long update. How much time is left on the update, Tony?
Firmware update in progress.
Well, at least we got life support back. That's nice, right? You always like to hear that. That's a rippin' fuzz. Yeah, even without the whole right side over here, that's a really fun, like heavy gated fuzz. You have to completely change gears in your mind when you click on that divide. do you say about it? Did I do a good job exploring it? Hey, Tony!
What?
Tony's not ready to tell me if I did a good job. Brian! Brian! What did you think? All right, he liked it. Brian likes it. At least someone on this ship is working. It's not me. I'm not working. I'm having fun. So anyways, did this thing tickle your ear? Did it grab your interest? Are you having imaginations about the creative things you can do with your tone, with the Glitch Witch? Discuss it down in the comments section. Huge thanks to COSMODIO for sending this out to me. I love all their stuff. I can't wait to check out the Pet Yeti. Maybe I'll do a standalone demo. Maybe it'll end up on the motherboard 2.0 or 3.0 or 10.0. I don't remember which version of the motherboard this is, but this is the newest version for sure. COSMODIO, you guys are nuts. I love it. I love it. I love how everything you come out with is unique and different and boundary pushing, but then also like usable, but in a really freaky sort of way. I hope they do the same thing forever. And by the same thing, I mean completely different things forever. So yeah, huge thanks to COSMODIO for sending out the Glitch Witch. Thanks to you for making it to the very end of this very scatterbrained video. And you know what? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments. Support us on Patreon. Buy a shirt if you're naked and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.
Firmware update failed.